Alright, yo, what is up guys, and welcome back to a brand new video, and today we have a episode where we're going to answer your guys' kind of questions, technically, or I'm going to answer the most frequently asked questions, which is mainly going to be relating to this month's Player of the Month. When is it released? We're going to go take a look at the investments on the market and all that stuff. I already did the marquee matchups for this week, got 86 Perisic actually in the packs, which wasn't too bad, 20k player, not bad at all. So if we go to the transfer market, we're going to start off by looking at the Player of the Month salary requirement predictions kind of that I made, and look at players that I kind of expected to go up in price. I haven't checked any of these players just yet, but they should have gone up in price a lot. So to start it off, we're going to go to the Belgian League, and we're going to go to FC Basel. Is not the Belgian League, my bad. It's the Swiss League. I apologize. We're going to go to Basel in the Swiss League. This Inform Lang, there's not many on the market, and the thing is, there's actually 4 on the market, and the cheapest one at this moment in time is 28,000 coins, I believe it is. 28,000 coins for the Inform Lang, and then for the Inform El Yunusi, 22,000 coins for his cheapest one. This card's actually not a bad card. It's a very, very decent card. Not the greatest composure or finishing or long shots, but apart from that, a great card. But how we were saying, he has definitely risen in price. These cards would normally go for discard. It's crazy to see someone like Inform Lang go for 28k. But of course, they are Salah's past clubs, and he did play for Basel. So that is one of the most kind of players that is hyped up. So if we go to left wing, and then we go to it's one of Salah's old clubs, which was Calcio A, and we go to Fiorentina. We go to left wing and we go to special cards, and we will see that this Inform Chiesa is around 14,000 coins. So this guy is still kind of cheap, you know. He hasn't risen in price too much, but I feel like he will plummet in price once he what if he's not a requirement, you know? So yeah, keep an eye on him. He's around 14,000 coins. Still not too late to invest. In my opinion, I told you guys to invest in this guy. He was going to be the best investment for this Player of the Month, Salah. It's going to be Cengiz Ünder, who is currently 14,000 coins. You could have gotten him for 12k. If you got him for 12k, you have already made profit. But this guy, in my opinion, going to be a great investment. Inform from Roma, Salah's past club, the exact same position as well, exact same kind of player, left-footed, cuts in, of course, has just great stats for a low-rated player that's an Inform, but that's not what we're worried about. We're worried about making profit off of these cards. So if we take a look at this Under card, how I said he hasn't risen too much, but he's risen 2 to 3k. I'm making this video on Tuesday, so once we get to Thursday or something, he might be up to upwards of 20k or just getting to 20k. So he would be a great investment, you know. If he hasn't risen over 15, 16k, I definitely recommend still picking him up. And then we go take a look at Liverpool Informs, which is probably going to be the ones that have risen most in price, or just Premier League Informs in general, because of course, the Player of the Month is released on Friday. So let's go take a look at the cheapest one on the market. So let's set a max for around 34k. We're going to see a bunch of Dejan Lovren's, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, 34k around there for Dejan Lovren, who is the cheapest one. So the next cheapest one is Oxlade-Chamberlain, which I don't recommend investing in because he's a lower rated player, unless you're obviously going to buy him. I just still wouldn't buy him. I mean, he's a central player that, like, let's say if you require a striker Inform from, Liverpool, you can convert him to a striker, so that's another kind of handy thing. And then we have Category Oxlade, of course, as well, but we could require someone like Player of the Month, Mohammed Salah, or one of Salah's special cards, you know, because this would be his second player of the month. So we take a look at Mohammed Salah's special cards, we will see that he has risen in price as well. The striker Mohammed Salah usually was under 200k, I think, maybe even under 300, and he is well upwards of 370k. This card is very, very good, don't get me wrong, but to be worth that much, I do not think it's worth it, especially with the low shot power, long shots, bad penalties, poor composure, and curve. just has good agility and or has great dribbling, I should say, great shooting and great pace, and that's it. I feel like if the card was a bit better, he would be worth that amount of coins. But right now, he's just hyped up because obviously player of the month. So I recommend not investing in this card. If we take a look at the right wing Salahs who are in form, we will see them actually very expensive as well. We have the 86 Salah, which is even cheaper, and then we have the 90, which is an in form and the current one to watch or ones to watch. So yeah, these cards are definitely risen in price a lot. I don't recommend going into investing in them just because it's a little too late. But of course, we take a look at all the different possibilities in these kind of videos that I make a couple of days before the player of the month is actually released. If we take a look at 87 Bobby Firmino or Roberto Firmino, whatever you want to call him, he was around 240,000 coins when he was in packs, and he has kind of settled back down to 240k. He went up to 280, 290. That's when I sold him, at least his 87 rated card, but his 86 and 85 rated card are still great investments. This is a special card from the Prem. The only bad thing is that he is not a inform, and if you require an inform from the Prem, this card will most likely go down because it's Liverpool and a special card. So people are expecting you to need special cards from Liverpool, and if it's only special cards from the Prem that are in forms, then he'll go down in price because people have invested in him because he's the cheapest one that's still very high rated and a central player. So I don't recommend buying this Firmino, this team in the group stage one, unless you get a very, very good deal. Or this 86 one, I still don't recommend buying this 86 one just because it's in the middle. You can't really predict this price. Just either go the highest or just invest in some regular Liverpool players who we are going to take a look at right now. Virgil van Dijk is probably one of the better ones to invest in. Let me actually go to Liverpool center backs right here. Let's go to center back. Let's go to Dutch. And then let's go to Premier League. And then let's go to Liverpool. L for Liverpool. And let's take a look. So we will have Virgil van Dijk around 7k for an 83 rated card. That's not bad at all. I'm pretty sure he's actually going to be like 4k or something. 5k, 6k. Okay, he's actually 7. So he's 7k. He's around 7,000 coins for Virgil van Dijk. For that kind of card, I think it's very, very reasonable price. Not bad at all. And Virgil van Dijk would not be a bad investment. He's a bit hyped up right now just because he's a new transfer as well. But he's also kind of not the highest rated player. Like let's say he is. Let's go take a look at his true lowest rated price, lowest bin. So he's 7,500 lowest bin. Let's take a look at a player like Alderweireld. Okay, Alderweireld, who's not the exact same rating. He is 2 ratings higher at 85 rated. But if you just pay 2,000, 3,000... Okay, let's go take a look at Vertonghen, who's the same rating as Alderweireld. If we just spend about 2,000, 3,000 more coins, then I can just go pick up Alderweireld, who's a very nice rating from the Prem, and I would probably make more coins off of investing in Alderweireld because he's a higher rated player, and people would want high rated Premier League players when the player of the month does drop. So Vertonghen wouldn't be a bad one either. I think that's all we can cover right now. I think we would probably have to take a look at Chelsea informs before I do end the video. I know we talked about Victor Moses inform. We talked about some high rated players from Chelsea such as Pedro, Morata, just the regular Morata, of course. We could go for Azpilicueta, Cahill. David Luiz probably wouldn't be a great one. Courtois would be a great one, Premier League, and still from Chelsea. Is someone like price fixing Alvaro Morata because there's just unlimited pages of him. Musonda wouldn't be bad either. He's around 20,000 coins, just a bit lower than that, so it wouldn't be a bad investment for that one. I can't see him dropping too much just because he's 5-star, and people like using him for fun and not really or not any serious teams. This Hazard card, obviously not one you want to invest in, and Batshuayi, another one that would not be too bad either. Guys, this is where I will end the video. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Player of the month for February will be released this Friday, as voting does end on Thursday, I believe. So it should be released this Friday. If anything changes, I will let you guys know in one of my next videos. Tomorrow, I'm not too sure what video I'll have, but on Thursday or on Friday, we will have the weekly rewards. I'm really excited for that, as we did get a very, very nice finish, and I will show you guys the team that we're going to go into the weekend league with before the weekend does start. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. Leave a comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'll see you guys next video. Have a nice day.